Hey, fourth graders. Hope you guys are doing well this week. Hope you had a great weekend. All right, today we're going to get started with our mouthpiece. Go ahead and buzz. Good. Let's do some good tonguing. Name that song. You can play your favorite song on your mouthpiece. Name that song. All right, the first song I played was Jingle Bells, and the second song I played was The Star-Spangled Banner, or the national anthem. Or I attempted to play anyway. I don't know, it was a little rough. But anyway, all right, guys. Today we are going to start out with a good warm-up, okay? So the warm-up that we're going to do today is similar to what we've been doing, except we're going to call it something different. So this is called a 3-note scale. All right, so a scale is something that's so important in music. A scale is something that almost every musical instrument uses, and we use it for like warming up, but it's also like the foundation of what we are playing on our instrument. It's the foundation of our music. All right, all of our music that we are reading is based on scales. All right, so it's so important, and so we will start out with scales always. All right, but to start learning about scales, we start with something really basic and just do a 3-note scale. So we're going to use the 3 notes that we know so far. We're going to put them together as a scale. So we're going to start with our low C. So no fingers, C. Then we're going to go to our D, and then we're going to go to our E, and then back to our D, and then down to our C. All right, so what it is doing is we're starting with our low C, then we're going to step up to D, step up to E, play the E only one time, go back to D, and then go down to C. All right, so scales is just this pattern of notes that normally steps up and then steps back down. All right, and you start and end on the same note. Okay, so to start with, though, we're going to play them with whole notes, which looks like this. How many beats does a whole note get? 4 beats. Here we go. We're going to start on our low C, and we're going to go up to our E and back to our C. I guess I'll go this way. Here we go. 1, 2, C, and... Awesome. There's a 3-note scale. All right, now that you know what you're doing, let's do it one more time. 2, ready, and... Good. Now we're going to take that same scale and we're going to do something a little bit different with it. We're going to use the same pattern of notes going up and down, except instead of a whole note, we're going to play 4 quarter notes instead. This is a quarter note, right? How many beats does 1 quarter note get? 1. All right. 1 quarter note gets 1 beat. We're going to play 4 of them, and we're going to really work on our tonguing. All right, making sure we're focused on that. So starting with our C, C 4 quarter notes, then D 4 quarter notes, E 4 quarter notes, back to D 4 quarter notes, then down to C 4 quarter notes, and then we're going to hold the last C. We're going to play 4 quarter notes and then hold another C afterwards, and I'll tell you why in a second. Here we go. 2, C, and... Good. Whenever we play our scale with quarter notes, whenever we get to the last note, I like to just hold out that last note. All right, so like if we were playing in a full band, I'd be conducting. So I would conduct C, 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 hold, and then I'd cut you off. All right, and it's really cool because like percussion, when they play it, they go da, 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 and they roll, da, and it sounds really cool. Something to look forward to when we get to actually have band together someday, which I can't wait for because I can't wait to have band with you guys. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Like full band. Like all the 4th graders in band. There's like 82 of you guys all together in one big room playing our instruments together. It's going to be so much fun when we actually get to do it. All right. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. All right. Let's keep going here, guys. So that was a great warm-up this week. Every time you warm up your instrument, I want you to start with that warm-up that we just now did. Okay, let's keep going. The song we're going to do as our review song today is on page 8 in your book, number 1.21, Climbing Higher. So this uses that new note that we learned last time, the high F. High F. Okay, so let's build up to that F really quick. So this is going to kind of be like your C scale, or your 3-note scale. Sorry, I can speak. Your 3-note scale building up to the F. So we're going to go up C, D, E, F. Okay, that's what we're going to do right now. Starting under C. High F. Good. It's a higher note, so we have to firm up the corners. Use our stomach muscles. All right. Think fast air. The more we play that note, the easier it's going to get. All right. Let's play number 1.21. So this review, we're going to just go straight through it. All right. Here we go, because hopefully you were practicing this one. 1, 2, beginning, and 1, 2, tonguing, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Why did I hold that last note for 6 beats? Hopefully you noticed the fermata on it. All right, awesome. All right, guys. Today, our new songs are going to be 1.22, home bass, and 1.23, even higher. All right, we're going to focus on those 2 songs. All right, and hopefully you're going to get really good at those ones. Awesome. Let's start with 1.22, home bass. All right, so once again, this is just getting us used to the F, the new F that we just learned. So let's try it out. 1.22. Let's airband it first. Here we go. I'm going to say the first 2 measures with you. You're going to say the rest of it by yourself. Or you can say it in your head. I don't care. As long as you're thinking about the names of the notes. Here we go. Airband it with me beginning. 1.22. Ready? And F, E, F. Rest. Now you say it. Rest, rest. One, 2, 2, 3, 4. All right. Awesome. Guys, we're going to now talk about good ways to practice when you're at home. So let's count our measures. The way we count measures, if we start here at the beginning, this is measure 1. The next one, so this is the bar line, right? Right there. This line that goes from the top of the staff down, that's the bar line. So we have, this is the first measure, this is the second measure, this is the third measure, the fourth measure, the fifth measure, the sixth measure, 7th, and 8th. Okay, I want to count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find your 5th measure in your book. Your 5th and your 6th measure. We're going to look at those 2 measures right there. And only those 2 measures. Just take a look right now at those 2. Okay, first what we're going to do is airband them. So I would say out of the whole song, those 2 measures are pretty tricky, right? Out of the whole thing, it's those 2. So let's airband it first. So just those 2. Ready? And F, C, D, D, E. Airband it one more time. F, C, D, D, E. Play it. Just those 2 measures. Ready? Go. 1, more time, same thing, those two. All right, hopefully you're feeling a little bit better about that. If you need to stop it and play it slower, that's okay. Do that. All right, so because those are like the tricky measures of the song, sometimes like those measures that are a little harder, we like kind of panic and we get nervous about it, right? So if there's ever measures like that in a song, when you're air banding it and you're like, oh no, there's a lot of notes in here all together and I don't really like this part, that's the part that you need to focus on. Don't be scared of any parts of a song. And if there is a part that's a little scary, that's the part that needs your attention. So go right to that part, okay? Like those two measures. We went to them, we air banded them, we played them. Now we're going to go back through and we're going to play the whole song. And hopefully you don't feel nervous about those two measures anymore after you work on them. All right, here we go. And that's how you should practice any new song. All right, just like that. Take it all apart and then put it back together. From the beginning, 2, ready, and... Rest, rest. Rest, rest. 1, 2. Awesome. Hopefully you were counting in your head. If there are any spots in there that you started to slow down or you hesitated, that means those are the spots to work on. All right? Because we want to play through an entire piece of music, an entire line of song, or whatever it is that you're playing without hesitating. If you're hesitating, that means you need to practice that part because you're not sure exactly what to do. So go back and then try to play it with me without hesitating at some point this week, okay? That's how you'll know that you know this song. All right, let's go to the next one. This is the last song that we're going to do today, 1.23, even higher. And there's a new note. You get to learn one more new note. This will be the last new note we learn for a little while, and then we're just going to focus on these 5 notes that you now know. All right, so it says in your music you can trace the clef, the G clef, if you want to. But if you do, make sure it's a pencil that you use. All right, let's focus, though, right now on this new note. It is called a high G, right? So look in your music. We've got our musical staff right here, okay? So on our musical staff, we have our 5 lines. So if we count up from the bottom, 1, 2. It is on the second line up from the bottom. All right, if you remember the names of the lines, my favorite one to use is every good bird does fly. You can use whatever you want to memorize those, but every good. So that's how we remember that this note right there is a G. Every good. It's a G. All right, and to play it, it shows you right here. We don't push any valves down. It's open. No valves down. All right, and there it is in the music. So first thing, guys, we're going to use our 3-note scale. Starting on our low C, we're going to build up C, D, E, add in the new F, and now we're going to add in that high G at the top. All right, let's try it together. Starting on our low C, hold out the C. Good, next play your D. E. F. And now your high G fast air. Good, we have to make sure we're nice and firm here. Use your stomach muscles. Think fast air, aim high. All right, because this is the highest note we've learned so far. And it's going to use these muscles in your embouchure. All right, all these muscles in your face that you have to use to play notes on your instrument, you're going to feel them because you're going to be working hard. All right, but the more you practice these higher notes, the more you practice all these notes, the easier it's going to get because you're going to build that muscle. All right, now can you just play the high G by itself? High G by itself. Good, try it again. It might come out a little louder than all your other notes, and that's okay. Remember, it's a new note. Any high notes, when we're first learning them, tend to come out louder, okay? Awesome. Guys, let's air band number 1.23 even higher. All right, starting right on the song part of it, after tracing the clef. All right, here we go. So air band it with me. Ready? And G, 2, 3, 4. G, rest. rest, E, E, F, F, G, rest, rest. You say it. One, two, 2, 3, 4. All right, if you want to pause the video and focus on certain measures, do that. Airband a few of those measures by itself, like the third and fourth measure. That's a good one to do. Airband it, then play it, just those two by itself, and then put it all together. And when you're ready to play it together, play it with me right now. Here we go. 1, 2, beginning, and rest, rest. Use your tonguing, and 1, 2. Good. So as you are going through that song, notice how it jumps a lot. We go up to our high G, and then we have to jump down to our low C, right? It's got like the E, E, F, F, G, rest, rest, C, back down to C, all right? Make sure that the whole song we're using our tongue, nice clean tonguing, all right, so that it's all coming out really clean for each note. All right, guys, hey, I hope you have a great week this week. I want you to really focus on practicing those two songs, 1.22, 1.23. If you're playing them and you're like, yeah, I can do this really, really well, then I want you to see if you can play it a little faster. But the important thing is to make sure that you don't change your speed as you play. All right, if you find yourself playing along and you start slowing down like 1 or 2 measures, that means you need to slow the whole song down to those 2 measures. All right, play the whole thing at the same speed. It's really important because sometimes you hear kids that have been practicing by themselves a lot play like this. Right, so they start at one speed and they get really fast and they slow way down at the harder parts and they get faster again. We just need to keep it all the same speed. So when you practice at home by yourself, make sure that you don't change the speed. Play the whole thing at the same speed. Then if it was like you were able to play it really well at the slower speed, then play it a little faster. Or you can play it really well at like a medium speed, try it a little faster. Push yourself and see if you can play these faster because that's what makes them exciting, right? We want them to be exciting. We want you to challenge yourself. All right. Hey, guys, one quick other thing. Underneath the title of this video, I put a really quick new survey, and it's just asking you how you are practicing at home because I know you guys are working really hard and you're playing your instruments, and I just want to get some feedback on how you're going about practicing and just so I can, see who is practicing because you guys are doing so great, and I want to know that you're using these videos. All right. So have a great week. Practice. Have fun. That's the important thing. Just get out your instrument and have fun. Play these songs and have fun playing them. Work hard at them. All right. And then once you get better at them, play them for somebody. All right. Bye, guys. Have a great week. See ya.